It's the city girl, and you know. Now I have pregnancy symptoms. This is what I gotta say, y'all wildin'. Thanks to you, Adyel, I met my husband. Now I'm like, damn, sis. Hi everyone, it's Adyel here, and today we have a juicy video, okay? So I asked you guys on my Instagram and my Snapchat to send me some stories and secrets, and today I am going to be exposing my subscribers. I'm so excited. I did take a little sneak peek at some of the messages, and let me just say, y'all wildin', okay? But yeah, so before we get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up to not only support me but to support the family, because today we are talking about some big secrets. So give a big thumbs up to say a little thank you to everyone who made this video as juicy as it's gonna be, okay? Also be sure to comment down below. Let's have a crazy conversation. I'm so excited to read the comments, and if you're not subscribed already, please be sure to do so to join the family. I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, and it is such a fun time around here. I would absolutely love it if you stuck around, and if you follow me on my social medias, which should be on the screen, because you can get notified whenever I'm doing fun videos like these. But without further ado, let me let's get into it. Yeah, get into it. Why am I nervous? They're not even my stories. By the way, everyone is being kept 100% anonymous. I got y'all. I'm a real one, okay? So first, I'm gonna read some shorter ones. I gave the option to like write it in the little box or DM it to me. So I have some long ones in my DMs. Let's do a little warm-up round. I have feelings for my best guy friend. Damn, sis. You gonna tell him or what? Or do I have to? No, I'm playing. But yeah, I kind of want to do a series where you guys submit. I mean, it doesn't have to be as crazy of stories like these, but if you just submit your stories to me and I read them and it's like, I tell you what I would do. So let me know if you want that. But anyway, next, I kind of have an obsession with men who cross-dress. I love a drag queen. Period, sis. I used to like this guy, but when we hung out, he did a line of coke, but I still think about him. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, that is a hard story to just forget, honestly. While my mom was in the hospital giving birth to my sister, my boyfriend came over and we had sex. Y'all, I'm dead. You're gonna have to tell your sister that when she gets older. One time when I was a sophomore in college, I had sex on the rooftop of a Jiffy Lube. Oh my god. Iconic? Kind of iconic. My best friend slept with my boyfriend and then they dated for a year. I have trust issues. Girl, this is what I gotta say to both of them, because damn. Dude, that type of pain is just different. Not only your boyfriend, but your best friend. That's foul. I had sex with my ex-boyfriend's roommate the night we broke up. It's the city girls, and you know. I ended up talking to my boyfriend's cousin. We broke up but got back together. Hashtag toxic. We love to see it. We love it. Once I had sex in the back of my friend's car while they were driving us home. I got so many questions. Like, how did they know? I gave my boyfriend a hand job behind a Catholic church. All I gotta say is I'm playing. Dated a guy for a year, but the whole time he was cheating on me with 2 other girls. Okay, now not 1, but 2. That's just like, why couldn't he just keep it real with you? Ugh. Men. I talked to my ex and my boyfriend doesn't know. Now, girl, damn, I'm glad y'all trust me. What they do? What's up? I lost my virginity to my 41-year-old sugar daddy. I mean, sis, you get in your bag. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I hope none of my reactions are like offending anyone, and I low-key want to try not to react too much, but I preach all the time, like, do what makes you happy. And the fact that you guys are sending me these for my video, y'all some real ones. Okay, now we're going to the DMs. It goes down in the DMs. It goes down. I used to talk to this guy and I would always sleep over at his house. Met his family, would always go on dates, but he still wouldn't make things official or put any effort to try and become exclusive. So I hit up my ex that lived 3 hours away, drove there at 8 p.m, hooked up, and I drove back the next morning at 5 a.m. because I had work at 12. A mess. We stand. Hey, you were single. What can you do? I made myself be friends with my ex because when he broke up with his girlfriend, I thought he would get back with me. You know what? Sometimes it'd be like that. I lied to my mom saying I was going to a sleepover. Instead, I went to a college frat party on Halloween 2 hours away from where I live. I was so wasted that I made out with a random dude I met at the party. Then I ended up butt dialing my mom. She flipped out because of the loud music and people, but I ended up telling her the girls at the sleepover had the radio on too loud. I'll confess to my mom about this when I'm 30, maybe. By the way, I love you, pretty girl. I love you more, beautiful, but I'm dead. That's funny. When I was 17, I was on Tinder and met a 43-year-old. He worked for a TV station, had a nice car and house, etc. We went for dinners, etc. until he invited me to a bar, which I couldn't go to, obviously, so I had to admit to him I was 17 and that he would probably end things with me. When he told me he didn't care, that he loved me, didn't want to lose me, and then told me he had 2 kids, 11 and 8 years old, and wanted me to be their stepmother. He also had the wrinkliest balls I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit, they look like raisins. Now, I was gonna try and hold my reactions back, but craziest secret story of my life. I'm so weak. A couple months ago, I found out my fiance at the time was talking with another girl. I went through his phone and found the bitch's number and the pic she sent him. I called her from my phone and went off on her. My cousin was in the car with me, hyping me the fuck up. I'm literally screaming. Did the girl know though? Did she know? I want to know what you did to the fiance. How that combo went, cause sheesh. One of my craziest embarrassing moments ever was when I was at a boy's house and we got caught by his mom because she was leaving for work and she found me asleep in his bed. I didn't know what to do and she went and called my parents and they had to pick me up at 5 a.m. I was 15 back then. Oh no. Have secondhand embarrassment for you. I started dating my manager from my first job. He's not old though, he's like 5 years older than me. He was going to get switched to a different store and all the employees took him out to dinner as a goodbye and we started talking after that night. Once we made it official, I put in my 2 weeks since everyone found out. But now we live together and have been together for 2 years. Aw, see? The heart knows, okay? This girl says I love you. I love you too. She said I was talking to this one guy and he wasn't being loyal or whatever, which is fine, I guess, because we were just talking. But I got mad, so instead I got with his cuter housemate and every time I'd go over they'd both be there. Haha, I hate myself. Oh shit. I had a super toxic ex-boyfriend who used to stay cheating and doing things behind my back, but always wanted to hang out and be shown off in front of his friends. On my 18th birthday, he took me to Buffalo Wild Wings with one of his sides. A year later, I meet his best friend at my university and we fall in love. Been together ever since and he hates both of us. Karma's a bitch. Well, would you look at that? Oh shit. Okay, I'm not ready for this one. This is a super embarrassing story. Back when I was 18 or 19, like embarrassing to the fact that I would die if anybody found out, but would also probably make for great content. I love you, sis. I love you for that. Oh god, what is it? I'm scared. So basically, I'd gotten a UTI. It was the first one I ever got and it was really bad. Those suck, girl. I basically couldn't control my bladder and had to pee literally every 5 seconds. But I never had one before, so at the time I didn't know what was wrong. I was gonna go to the doctor that night, but my boo thing hit me up to come over to his place and spend the night, and I stupidly decided to skip the doctors and go to his place for my dick appointment or whatever. Anyways, long story short, I slept over. Keep in mind, I literally had no control of my bladder. It was bad. In the middle of the night, I randomly woke up and realized I was soaked, and so was the bed. He was still knocked out, but I got up and realized that in my sleep, my infected bladder apparently lost control and I had pissed his bed and my panties. I cannot make this shit up. So basically, I left his house in the middle of the night while he was sleeping because I was beyond embarrassed, and I decided to block him on everything, including his number, and never spoke to him again because I was so embarrassed. Could have been the love of my life and now we'll never know. Sis! Damn! I wonder if he realized or like if he was confused or what. Shout out to you, girl. I appreciate the story. The next one, she sent me 2, but one was super deep and personal, so I don't want to put that out there, even though no one knows who she is except me. Just know I love you, girl, and my heart is with you. But her second one is my boyfriend and I bought some sex toys to use at his house. I sneakily took them home for when I'm not with him, and then I help him look for them, pretending they're not in my bedside table. A year later, he's still looking. I'm weak. Oh my god, you have to keep me updated if he ever finds them. Aw, this girl said the sweetest message. I just want to say that you honestly deserve so much more than whatever YouTube's putting you through. I've been with you ever since we were making videos, since I believe you were a freshman. I just was never the kind to drop comments or whatever until recently. You're honestly my inspiration. I swear there's something about you that's just worth listening and watching. I genuinely enjoy every video you post. I'm gonna get emotional. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. She got a long story. When I was a freshman in college, me and this guy met on Tinder and hit it off, but he was low-key suspicious because he would give me hickeys in places I knew I didn't give, and just shady things like that. Anyways, we were vibing and all, and he started being really dry on the 3rd week after I had literally done the most for him, meaning driving him from campus to campus and offering to drive him back to his apartment from the train station at 2 in the morning, lol. Anyways, it got dry, and one day after work I got a text from him saying he's been cheating on his girlfriend with me since they were going through a rough patch. He told you shit. He blocked me on everything after sending that. That same night his girlfriend DM'd me on Insta asking what happened between me and him. We were both matching up the dates to see when we were over his apartment. We both found out that he started talking to me on Tinder when she came up to surprise him for his birthday, and after he sent her to the train station the next morning, he invited me over an hour later that same morning. In short, we would have met if it wasn't 1 hour apart. Anyways, sorry it's so long. His girlfriend was upset but didn't want to break up with him, so I was like, whatever, I'm gonna mind my business. It'd be like that. So then we had this plan that I wasn't gonna go into his apartment one last time and yell at him, and she wasn't gonna break it off, but she backed out. I still did anyways. I literally recorded the audio, then I left. A few days later, I knew they were on good terms until I saw him on Tinder again, even though he said he deleted it, and I thought I could either give it a rest or stir some tea, so I stirred some tea, told his girlfriend, and the girlfriend was pissed. Anyway, the girlfriend threatened to tell the boyfriend's parent he's a cheater and cheated on her with not only me but his ex and this girl that he met at Rolling Loud. So when she confronted his parents, he kicked her out of his apartment and she had nowhere to go, so I felt bad and housed her for a night. Me and her are chilling now. Their cheater is crazy. Iconic. I love stories like that when girls come together. God, I don't understand cheaters. Like, god damn. Okay, this one is the cutest thing in the world. Okay guys, y'all are gonna be shook. I'm a matchmaker. I put two people together. First of all, it begins when you tell us your favorite drink at Starbucks, which is a caramel macchiato upside down with extra caramel. So I went to the nearest Starbucks for my school. The Starbucks was 2 buildings away, so it was very close. I got addicted, duh, lol. Since then, I always went to the same Starbucks with the same order until the whole Starbucks barista, even the store manager at the place, were friends with me. There's one barista who's friends with me. We got close and then we're dating, and 2 years later I'm in college and he's my husband and we had a son. Our son is 10 months old now and he's so cute. So thanks to you, Adyel, I met my husband. Aww. P.S. You could check my IG to see my son's photo. I love you, boo. Aw, I love you more. That's so cute. And her son is so freaking cute. I'm not gonna put him just in case, but literally like my heart. So I went on a date with this guy. We went to an arcade, then got some canes after. We decided to drive to the local beach to eat the canes. We were just listening to music and getting to know each other more since it was the first time we officially hung out. I guess the beach we were at, you're not allowed to park after a certain time. It was probably 12ish and all we see in rear mirrors is cop lights flashing. So the cops end up coming to our car and questioning us. They even made us get out of the car and go sit in front of the hood of the cop car. We both end up getting a ticket violation for parking after hours. It was super awkward after we were let go from the cops that we did not talk the whole way back home. What a great first date, right? LMFAO. Not to mention, I now have to go to court for this ticket and have to see him again, and we don't talk anymore. So imagine how awkward that's gonna be. Sis, best of luck to you. That's hella awkward. Oh my god. A couple weeks ago, I lost my virginity to a guy I met off Tinder, and he texted me the next morning saying the condom busted. I'm not on birth control and now I have pregnancy symptoms. I'm praying for you, sis. Best of luck. When I was in 9th grade, I found out my boyfriend of 3 months was cheating on me because a girl kept popping up in his Instagram DMs. My best guy friend came up with the idea that we should catfish him. So the entire following summer, we made an account and my friend messaged him. And this hoe really fell for it. To this day, the account is still up, and every time I see him at school, I have to laugh because he never find out. Might be a little toxic, but the laughs were definitely worth it. I definitely don't recommend catfishing someone though. I'm dead. Okay, so those are some of the stories. Thank you for the entertainment for not only me, but for everyone else who watches this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This was so much fun to film. Y'all are all iconic. I give y'all a round of applause. But I love you guys all so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.